Welcome. I'm thrilled to have you here today. Today, I'm diving into the art of Italian pizza making. Thin, crispy, and full of flavor. This is not just any pizza, it's the real deal, straight from the heart of Italy. Let's make authentic Italian pizza from scratch, just like in Italy. The process is simple, yet incredibly rewarding. Let's start with the dough. This is the foundation of any great pizza. For authentic Italian pizza, you need just a few simple ingredients. Quality is key here. I'll mix 500 grams of 00 flour, 7 grams of dry yeast, 10 grams of salt, and 300 milliliters of lukewarm water. These measurements are crucial for achieving the perfect dough consistency. Add the yeast to the water and let it sit for a few minutes. This step activates the yeast, which is essential for the dough to rise properly. Gradually combine it with the flour and salt, kneading until smooth. The kneading process develops the gluten, giving the dough its structure. The key here is to knead for at least 10 minutes to get that perfect texture. Your dough should be elastic and slightly tacky to the touch. Cover the dough and let it rise for 1 to 2 hours until it doubles in size. This resting period allows the dough to develop its flavor and texture. While the dough rises, we'll prepare a classic tomato sauce. This sauce is the soul of your pizza. I use 400 grams of San Marzano tomatoes, a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, and a handful of fresh basil. These ingredients are simple but pack a punch of flavor. Crush the tomatoes by hand for a rustic texture. This method keeps the sauce chunky and full of character. Lightly saute garlic in olive oil, add the tomatoes and simmer for 10 minutes. This step melts the flavors together beautifully. Season with salt and tare in fresh basil leaves. The basil adds a fresh aromatic touch to the sauce. Once your dough has risen, it's time to shape it. This is where the magic happens. Italian pizza has a thin crust, so gently stretch the dough into a circle. Be patient and let the dough stretch naturally. Avoid using a rolling pin to keep the dough light. This technique ensures the dough remains airy and tender. Next, spread a thin layer of our fresh tomato sauce over the base, leaving the edges bare for that signature Italian crust. Now for the toppings. This is where you can get creative. Keep it simple. Add 200 grams of fresh mozzarella di bufala, drizzle with a little olive oil, and place a few fresh basil leaves for that iconic margherita pizza. The simplicity of these toppings allows the flavors to shine. The simplicity of Italian pizza is what makes it so special. Each ingredient plays a crucial role. You can also add fresh tomatoes or mushrooms if you prefer. Feel free to experiment with your favorite toppings. Preheat your oven to the highest temperature it can go, around 250 degrees Celsius, 480 degrees Fahrenheit. A hot oven is essential for a crispy crust. For an authentic result, use a pizza stone if you have one. The stone helps to evenly distribute heat, mimicking a traditional pizza oven. Bake for 7 to 10 minutes until the crust is crisp and golden and the cheese is bubbling. Keep an eye on it to avoid burning. And there you have it, our authentic Italian pizza. It's a labor of love, but the results are worth it. Finish with a drizzle of olive oil and a few more basil leaves. These final touches elevate the pizza to the next level. Slice it up and enjoy the delicious flavors of Italy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy making and eating this pizza as much as I do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this recipe with your friends. Buon appetito! Until next time, happy cooking!